Hello, welcome to the massive open online course on ICT skills in education. Today we are going to deal with the session Mobile Apps for Teaching and Learning. Using smartphones in the class will no longer be considered as a punishable offense. Thankfully, smartphone technology has evolved enough to approve the use of phones and tablets in the classroom to turn the boring lecture into an exciting learning system by means of educational mobile apps. A few years ago, smartphones were considered a subject of concern when it came to students' future and career. The scenario is not the same. Over the past few decades, the influence of technology showcased immense outreach in learning industry. E-learning mobile app encourages maximum efficiency and effectiveness to educators and students alike. Needless to say, the use of mobile learning applications has grown immensely over the last few years. At present, Apple App Store is whopping 65,200 educational apps for iPhone and iPad users, which backs 8.47% of all apps. This clearly suggests apps have made their way to education. From expanding the horizon of learning environment to creating lessons, preparing lecture subjects, and enhancing students' engagement, the learning-oriented mobile apps can manage and maintain learning even outside the classrooms. By having a right set of teaching software, teachers and educators can streamline their activities like keeping attendance, recording behavior, engaging students inside and outside the classroom with effective communication. Here is a list of apps to enhance digitally interactive learning. Kahoot. This app can turn a boring class into a fun, as this app is used by the teachers to motivate the students by turning the classroom into a playground. The Get Kahoot website makes learning fun as teachers can prepare some questions and answers, and the app transforms them into playable game with the help of a web browser. For starting the game, the students have to download the Kahoot app, and this can be used as a buzzer for answering the questions designed by the teacher. Second one is Google Classroom. This is another app version of the G Suite for Education, which is generally used by the school for the purpose of distributing and grading the assignments of the students. This classroom app is used by the teachers for storing the class materials in G Drive so that students can have an easy access to the materials in case of urgent requirements. The teachers also use this app for making certain announcements and debates. Third one is Teach, Learn, Lead. This is basically a social media site like Facebook for teachers, where the teachers from various schools meet and interact. The teachers who share a common subject can discuss the different issues related to the subject, and they can learn how to make lesson plan from experienced teachers. The app is used for creation of polls where the teachers learn from one another and also indulges in fun discussion about their students. Fourth one is Seesaw. This is basically a student portfolio app where the parents can see the progress and achievement of the students. The students can store their finest works in the app so that the parents can check the improvement of their kids. On the other hand, this app is also used by teachers to store the yearly weaknesses and strength of the students so that they can present it to the parents during the annual parent-teacher meetings. Slack. Learning should not stop outside the classroom. This messaging tool app is used by the college students and the professors to stay in touch with one another after the school hours. Also, the app is used by teachers for the purpose of hosting the text-based office hours on the app platform and are also used for sending reminders to the students in case of emergency. Next one is Remind. This app is used by the teachers for the purpose of communicating with the parents and students outside the classroom. This app can be used for making group chats, class announcements, and for contacting an individual privately. There are options of more than 70 languages, and therefore this app can translate the languages of the teachers to the non-native English-speaking parents. Aditio. It is better to keep the class grades, notes, and attendance in an app rather than in any random piece of paper. This app acts as a digital classroom and grade book management app where the teachers are allowed to take records of the attendance, plan the timetable, and calculate the grades of the students in their smartphones and tablets. The teachers can also opt for the Plus edition of Aditio for getting the additional features like note keeping and performance analytics. Class Tree. With the help of this app, the teachers can get the parental consent forms of the field trip from the parents in a paperless and pinless process. This Class Tree app allows the teachers to attach a consent form that the parents can e-sign, the form for allowing the students to go to the field trip. With this app, the teachers can view who has seen the consent form and who has not signed the form. Dockery. This Dockery app has the ability to turn the tablets and smartphones into portable whiteboards by taking the advantage of the portability and touch screen of the iPad. This app helps the explanation process of the materials that are on screen, and this makes the teaching lesson more interactive. With the help of this app, the teachers do not have to handwrite the complicated diagrams and equations, as they can simply post the materials online from their iPad. Next is TED. Thousands of teachers trust and use TED tools for its ability to truly innovate the education system and enrich student engagements with intriguing lecture sessions delivered by leading subject matter experts. It acts as an outstanding resource for students and enables unique presentation techniques covering a wide range of interesting topics. With its effective online debates and creative lesson plans, TED perfectly accompanies teachers by making the classroom discussion interactive and knowledge-rich experience. Evernote. Evernote is indispensable note-taking app that helps teachers eliminate printed handouts for outside the classroom learning. You can share projects and assignments with the students using shared notebooks. Parents can view completed assignments on its website too. Since shared assignments stay online, Evernote establishes a sense of transparency between students, teachers, and parents. Next is Epic Unlimited Books for Kids. This app is a great relief for the elementary teachers, as they do not have to spend money for buying new books for the students. With the help of this app, the teachers get unlimited free access to more than 15,000 books, which ranges from Animal Planet to horror stories. It also has an educator's version that includes videos and lesson ideas for the students. Next is Class Dojo. This app allows the teacher to provide positive feedback about their students by giving comments such as participating or working hard. It also helps to send private and public messages to the parents regarding the progress of the children, and the parents can view the feedback of their children. This app saves the trouble of school newsletter. The next one is Dropbox. This application is terrific in nature as this allows the teachers to upload the presentation, photos, videos, assignments, and the students can have an easy access to the materials in the classroom or at their homes. With the help of this app, the teachers can edit as well as create Microsoft Office files in their smartphones, and the file links can be shared with the students without flooding their inbox with massive files. Next is Pocket. This app allows the teachers to take their lectures outside of the classroom by saving web contents, videos, and articles related to their lecture subjects. With the help of this app, the teachers can view any material that is saved offline, and it presents a layout that improves the reading experience of the students. Therefore, the teachers can share the complicated topics with the students. Next one is Edmodo. With the help of this app, the students and teacher can share valuable information about contents after the school hours. This app also helps with the sharing of new information along with receiving grades and submitting assignments. The teachers can share invaluable information with this app, and this can be in the form of messages, quizzes, polls, assignments, calendars, and resources. EduCreations. This is a whiteboard app which is interactive in nature and is mainly used by the teachers for providing students with easy to follow tutorials. The teachers can record audio of any type using this app as well as create animations, commentary, diagrams, and instructions with supportive audio for helping the students with their assignments. This app also allows the teachers to share videos with the students with the help of Twitter, Facebook, and email. Let us summarize that as we forge ahead in the era of technology, we can see how the next generation of young demographics interact with the digital resources to make their life better and easier. There is no denial that mobile apps are the future and add power to tomorrow's economic and social culture. These above mentioned mobile apps surely follow a quantum leap in existing educational system and help teachers and educators revolutionize their methods of engaging with students. Mobile apps for education, what teachers want. Mobile phones managed to mostly kick teachers' classroom stigma once smartphones exploded onto the scene. Thanks to the various apps available on the respective markets, life can run that much smoother for teachers. Now we can discuss the specific use of mobile apps for teachers. Customization. Teachers want apps that allow them to input their own curriculum into the app in some fashion. The majority of apps are locked down with regard to content and function, and they cannot be manipulated to meet the teacher's specific needs. This is a programming task that would require some pretty sophisticated code modules. Quality control would be a major issue. Data output. Teachers want the ability to pull data from their apps in some fashion. They want to see progress, chart trends, and identify areas of need that their students may demonstrate. The trick is to make sure that the data that gets pulled is readily manipulated by well-known tools already in existence, so they don't have a new format to convert in some fashion. Creativity. Educational apps in general are too focused on drill and practice. There should be a greater emphasis on constructive and creative types of activities. There should be a convenient way to port over content that is created on mobile devices to other devices. Programming. The greatest area of need for a creative app is what we loosely call programming. For reasons about which we can only speculate, Apple has disallowed apps that have functionality like MIT's application Scratch. Apps like Scratch now allow students to learn the foundations of programming by scaffolding or layering the ideas and techniques in grade appropriate ways. Integration and connectivity. There is a growing trend for apps to allow multiple mobile learning devices to work in conjunction with each other. This is an area that needs further development. For example, teachers should be able to use a central app on their mobile devices that allow them to connect with students individually and collectively on their mobile learning devices. The trick is that these applications need to connect seamlessly without worrying about troubleshooting the connection regularly. The cloud. There should be further development of apps that allow students and teachers to access their cloud computing resources. Google Education apps are having a significant impact on schools, yet mobile learning devices struggle with accessing that information effectively and efficiently. As new initiatives come online, they need to work well with multiple platforms. Better management. Teachers and technology coordinators need better systems in place to control school-owned mobile learning technology from a management standpoint. LAN School offers a number of management applications and an ADAPT certification initiative, but it is still too early to gauge into success. Apple is streamlining its educational volume licensing with the Mac App Store and the diskless cloud approach, but there are more questions than answers at this point. The advantages of mobile apps in education. The education research scholars are coming up with new techniques to impart knowledge every day. This includes exposing students to the kind of activities that engage them in learning through innovative ways. The need of the hour is to make students focus on their subject-oriented studies. As far as traditional methods are considered, it is expected to carry a school bag of books and copies and indulge into traditional method of writing while learning. However, it is found that not every student can absorb knowledge while he is busy in writing his notes. Hence, we need to make sure that a student focuses only on one thing at a time. This makes learning fun and more engaging. Here we discuss the advantages of using educational apps and show the important role of using mobile apps in education. New learning methods. The introduction of applications in the education sector has led to the introduction of new learning methods. There are fun games available on mobile applications that indulge the students into a healthy thought process and help them understand things from a different perspective. Enhanced parent-teacher communication. Parent-teacher communication apps help in building parent-teacher relations beyond the walls of educational institutes. This facilitates teachers responding to the queries from the parents regarding the development of their ward. It also helps in maintaining the transparency in education sector. E-books and online study. These days, students are generally very fond of online studying. This is where library apps and book search apps come into the picture. These applications make it easy for the students to search the appropriate study material in the mobile application. It keeps them closer to the study material and helps them in segregating their studying materials over the web. Miscellaneous functions. Various other student-related activities such as online school payments and payments for other purposes can be made through mobile applications. It saves the effort to stand in a queue and pay the fees for various purposes at school. Also, attendance management apps maintain the attendance of students so that teachers can have a keen eye on the students. It makes it easy for both teachers and parents to keep a track of the attendance of students. decreased communication gap between students and the institution. It can be said that following traditional methods, institutes cannot pay equal attention to all students. Now, however, it is possible to reach out to all of them. School communication apps make it possible to impart information to every student. They can inform them about new schedules, different forums, various conferences, and social school activities. Enhances classroom performance. Mobile learning apps create an interesting learning atmosphere. It enables children to secure better grades, strengthening, imparting skills to execute assignments and other related activities with precision. In case of any problem with any subject, you can search it on the app, and without any time delay, solution is available on the fingertip. Either an advanced class preparation or test time, this boosts students' confidence to a great extent. Valuable time utilization. The e-learning apps enable students to utilize their leisure hours in exploring productive things and arouse curiosity to learn more. For example, games like puzzle, sudoku, number games, and etc. activities make students' brain sharp. Too much engagement on television can spoil the child. Moreover, learning apps come as a good alternative to wasteful internet browsing. Making children tech savvy. As we know, technology is transforming at a rapid pace. It's highly mandatory for kids to take interest in technology. The Edison research conducted during 2009 to 2014 clearly showed the number of smartphone users below the age of 18 increased by 600%. This number has consistently increased over the years. Entertainment. The use of mobile applications in education smoothen the process of learning, making it interesting, interactive, and fun. These mobile applications, boosted with entertainment quotient, engage students in the activity. For example, introducing gamification into the mobile applications has made it easy to attract kids. The scores, badges, and goals to achieve excite students. In an experiment, two renowned professors of Winona State University's Tim Greg Harrison and Nicole Anderson used gamification while teaching mathematics to attract students. This concluded students found it more interesting and were motivated towards learning without much effort. Individually focused learning. It's difficult for teachers to engage each and every student with what is being taught. This can hamper child's interest. However, when a student is using an app, the complete interaction time is their own. They can learn the way they want and utilize the time accordingly. Video projects. As the educational platform is coupled with technology, the teachers are not allowing students to use learning apps and create new and interesting projects. Now, net surfing encourages the kids and students to deliver the better result. Today, with the help of apps, students can demonstrate any topic or project, creating a unique video. Moreover, lectures save the time of students by presenting short videos, and this helps to make students more creative. Engaged and interactive students. Apps are available for different types of skill levels in encouraging learning using a variety of teaching methods like Q&As, video tutorials, and even educational games. Interactive education apps are great for stimulating the kids' mind. It's not wrong to address apps as the fresh and innovative way to teach an enthusiastic learner. Keeping teaching technique and interesting is a crucial aspect to engage students, and to achieve the same, learning apps come as fantastic platform. Let me now move on to summarize the session. In these changing times, students are more driven towards using a smartphone for every purpose. The world is at the fingertip, and a student can get access to any information from anywhere. This reduces the chance of visiting a library and searching for the data. A mobile phone hence can be used for a number of such purposes. What makes the information easily available is mobile applications. Every mobile app has a unique feature which offers its own set of services. Learning is a continuous process, and the focus has now completely shifted to e-learning. Due to the mobile phones and the various feature-oriented applications, students can learn at their own pace and take their own time at understanding things, as everything is just a click away. Thank you for watching today's program. Goodbye.